Yo, what's up? Good morning, everyone. I said I wasn't going to be here, but I'm here. I am here. I see that the main event is starting a lot earlier than the scheduled time. The scheduled ring walk was at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. It's almost 5:30, so I was able to jump on real quick. I know there's probably not going to be anyone on here this early, but you know I'm going to cover the fight anyway. What's up, everyone that's joining us? Please just hit the like button on the way in. All right. And we're literally moments away from Inoue and Butler entering the ring. All right. They're still in their dressing rooms and they're about to do their ring walks in a moment. All right. Rocket, what's up with you, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? So I wasn't going to be here, but I'm here. I'm here. This is starting a lot earlier. It's actually 2 hours before the scheduled time of the ring walk. So I have no idea why I'm up, man. I'm up because I set my alarm early just to see if this fight was gonna happen a lot earlier than the scheduled ring walk, which was 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's the time that I was seeing on multiple sites that said 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And I don't think anybody expected it to be 2 hours early than that. I mean, when you see that. Now, I've covered these fights early like this before, but I think it's that scheduled time that they put up. I remember it being like 5:30, 6 o'clock a.m., but it is what it is. Tom Abbott says, forget rounds. How many seconds is this fight lasting? Damn. Y'all ain't giving my man Paul Butler no shot, huh? What's up, everybody that's joining us? Wait, why are you guys up here this early? How you ask me why I'm up? Why are you up? What's up, Arthur? What's up, Vitalage? What's up, Newman? What's going on with you guys? Yo, speaking on what round is it gonna end? I'm not gonna lie. I won on FanDuel just now, and I placed two bets. All right. Not that I think they're gonna happen, right? But you never know. Just a small amount, like $20 just to be fun. $20 with the plus 5,000 that Paul Butler wins by KO or TKO. I get back 1,000. All right. I get back 1,000. And the other wager I made was the plus 850 that Inoue would win in between rounds 7 and 12. You know what I'm saying? Um, that will give me 190 back if I'm to win that bet. All right. But I doubt I win either. I'm expecting a new way to get the knockout within 6 rounds. But you never know. Paul Butler is a defensive guy and he moves a lot, and I'm expecting him to try to move a lot. And you never know. I could see the fight possibly going a little longer than expected. You know what I'm saying? I was also thinking like a new way plus 850 for I think a decision, but I'm not betting. That's not happening. A new way is gonna win by knockout, but you never know. If I get lucky, well, I don't want to say I get lucky because that would be a disaster, and that would be one of the biggest upsets ever if Inoue were to lose this fight. But just to be fun, I'll put a little $20 down, just to see if something terribly wrong happened. All right. What's up, everybody? Newman, what's up, Little Lodge? Little Lodge asked me about Crawford's Groves. Yeah, I can speak on it real quick. Um, I should have addressed it in the post-fight review. You know, um, I don't know if that's really going anywhere, but what I will say is if you want to eliminate an issue of it being a thing like after the fight, like which is starting to be now, like I know there's some content creators making videos on it. The commission or whoever, yeah, I think it's the WBO, they should have probably just switched the gloves just because, you know, if the gloves are defected, you should switch the gloves right there on the spot. You know, these guys have a second pair of gloves with them. At least they're supposed to. You should switch the gloves. And I know it's just Crawford and Avanesian. I understand that no one really cares, but in order to keep things safe, in order to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? You should switch the gloves just to avoid this whole issue. They should have just did it. I know it would have held up the event. I know people there would have been like, yo, what are we doing? I know it would have took a lot of time to switch those gloves. But at the end of the day, in order to avoid like this issue, there's no proof or foul play. But being that the gloves were never removed, it just kind of like now everybody could go with whatever, you know, like they could say that the gloves are loaded now. You know, they should have just did it. They should have just took the time out to do it so we can avoid this issue and so we can make sure that everything is safe. I don't think Bud is cheating. I don't think there's any proof that Bud is cheating. Have I ever seen the gloves busted like that before? I honestly haven't seen them busted like that before. I've never seen it. At least I don't believe I've ever seen it. But to eliminate an issue, you should probably just swap the gloves, make everybody's night easier. And now we don't have to come up with any allegations. Now people are going to make allegations saying that the patent busted through because his gloves were loaded. It eliminates that issue. Now, I don't people think people believe that, but you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. All right. I don't believe it, but you can make the allegation now. The fight is on ESPN Plus. All right. The fight is on ESPN Plus. I don't know if it's on regular ESPN. I should have probably checked before I turned this on, but it's on ESPN Plus. So if you don't have the Plus, at least go to regular ESPN to see if it's on there. You know, they might be showing it. I have no idea. Well, one of the ESPN channels. I've been using the app so long that I don't even have the channel no more. You know, I used to have the channel, but I turned off my cable because I don't watch TV. Hey News says, what if Butler actually win? Well, I was just saying that I put down $20 that Butler wins by KO just for shits and giggles. And if he happens to win by knockout some way, somehow, and lands a lucky punch, I'll get $1,000 back. Aaron, what's up, bro? Thank you for the donation. He says, yo, Wave, I admire your hustle, man, at what must be 5:30 in NYC. It's 8:30 p.m. here, so I'm watching at prime time. Yeah. I have to go to work, but I was like, let me just jump on here real quick, man. I know a lot of people are not going to be on, but I'm going to watch the fight. I'm not going to not watch the fight. You know, I got up at 4:30 just to check to see, and I saw that it was the co-main event that was just about to start. So I was like, you know, I got to go online. You know, I was like tired. I still wanted to sleep a little longer, but I was like, nah, I got to get on here, you know. Olaf says it's 2:30 LA time. Yep, correct. King, I don't know if I would say this. I don't think he's surpassing Pacquiao just by becoming undisputed. You know, I don't think it works that way, in my opinion. I wouldn't say he's greater than Pacquiao. I think you can make an argument that he might be one, if not the greatest Japanese fighter, but I don't think he's the greatest Asian fighter after this tonight. I think it's by far still Manny Pacquiao for sure. That's just my views. All right. Um, but it's getting ready to start. They're getting ready to do their ring walkouts. All right. So definitely tune in. I would probably say that the fight, or at least these guys, should be in the ring by probably within the next 10 minutes or so. All right. But both they both look ready. Inoue is ready in his dressing room. They're showing him. They're showing his brother. They're showing, his gloves is on. He's ready to go. He's warming up and everything like that. So he should be able to get out of here in a few minutes. All right. Yeah, I think this might be my second live Inoue fight. I think I did a live commentary on Inoue maybe like 4 or 5 fights ago. I'm not sure. This might be my second one. But I've definitely done live commentary maybe a few times on the channel this early in the morning. Yeah, Inoue Rocket. Inoue is moving up. He's moving up. He's moving up. He's definitely he's moving up. He's moving up after this fight. He's already been saying it. He's just trying to get these last few fights in and get this undisputed, for sure. AJ said in a new way, undisputed, he surpasses Pacquiao. I hear you. I hear you. I just think, you know, 3 divisions champ, 8 division champ or 7 division champ. I feel you. Pacquiao's never got undisputed, but think Pacquiao fought different quality of guys throughout his entire career, even with the loss. I think Pacquiao is still above Inoue, undisputed or not. That's just my opinion. But that's your opinion. You think at the end of the day, undisputed does trump winning titles in just different divisions. I get it. I just think the quality overall of the amount of wins and the quality of wins overall for Pacquiao were better wins for me. So I think Pacquiao is still the greatest, but I think Inoue is right there, and his career is not over. I think we should revisit this conversation, after, closer to the end of Inoue's career. He's only 29 years old. So what he's accomplished at this stage in his career, it's incredible. But we'll just gotta wait and see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, based on your logic, does Terrence Bud Crawford, does he trump Manny Pacquiao as a whole in his career? I don't agree with that. But Crawford also won 3 divisions, champions in 3 divisions, and became undisputed as well. I don't think automatically that you have a better career resume than Manny Pacquiao just like that. You know what I'm saying? I think even with that, even though it's great with Crawford, and he is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and so will Inoue be. Inoue, after tonight, is a Hall of Famer without a doubt, unquestionable. And he still had a lot more time to accomplish more. He probably will win more titles in at least another division. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, if Inoue goes up to 122 and become undisputed again, which he has plenty of time to do, again, we can revisit these conversations at a later time, Simone, what's up? I saw your comment earlier. Good morning to you. Rivera versus Martin, the breakdown should have been done by now. I just been really busy with stuff and then covering the fights over the weekend. All right. So I cut down on the amount of film study I've done. I did a little bit. I started last week. I think I started in the beginning of the weekend. I just got to do a little bit more film study for that one. But for now, I'm leaning barely. I'm edging it a little bit towards Frank Martin for now. Okay. So I do want to do a little bit more film study. I do think it's a 50-50 fight. I'm just not 100% sure with my final pick for the fight. Excuse me, but I'm leaning towards Martin for now. Rocket Andretti says, I hate that Fulton has moved up. I hate it too. I discussed this the other day on my video about this breakdown on this fight here. I really wish Fulton stayed for two reasons. I wish he fought MJ, and I wish he fought Inoue when he moved up. I said in a perfect, I said this. I said this around the time where Fulton beat Daniel Roman. I said, in a perfect world, Fulton and MJ fights each other. The winner of that will be undisputed. And the winner of Paul Butler and Inoue will be undisputed. And then we will have two current undisputed champions fight each other at 122. I thought that was a little unrealistic with the way that this sport is set up, way the politics is set up. But it didn't, it didn't play out that way. It didn't even play out close to being that way. I think at the bare minimum, Fulton should have went for undisputed. I don't know if that's something he really wanted to do or didn't really want to do. I don't know if he really wanted to move up or not. But at the end of the day, we're not going to keep blaming the politics for it and Al Heyman or whatever. I don't know what Fulton was on. I haven't actually heard an interview, him talking about why moving up and just kind of not going for undisputed. I have no idea, but I think that would have been great. Aleem would have been a good fight, but there's two fights I wanted before that, at least. And those are the two fights. The two fights that I'm talking about is MJ first and Inoue, second. That's the way I see it, So Fulton's going up to 126. And he's going to be fighting for a title against Brandon Figueroa. And to be honest, I think the Fulton Inoue fight doesn't happen anytime soon. If they ever revisit that fight, it's because Inoue had dominated 122 and Fulton is still at 126. And, maybe Inoue would go up to fight him at that point. But I can't see it happening, I just can't really seeing it happening at this point. Fotex, what's up with you, man? Good morning. Good morning, everyone that's joining. Good morning if you're on this side of the pond. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm sure there's some Asian fans here too. So it's probably good night for you guys. Simone's asked if MJ and Fulton will ever happen. It could happen, but at 126, if Fulton is moving up to 126 now to fight for a title at 126, I'm not really expecting him to move back down. It could happen. I don't want to say it never happens. I think the Aleem fight might happen, but I don't think I don't really think any other fight happens for Fulton at 122. I think he's up at 126. And unless these guys move up to 126 to fight him, I really don't see it happening, to be honest. I think the best time for it to happen just passed. Because even though Inoue is moving up to 122, I think he's gonna be at 122 for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna be at 122 just for a fight or two. I think he's gonna be up there for a little bit. I think he's gonna try to become undisputed at 122. And those belts are gonna be vacated, at least the two that Fulton held. Matter of fact, let me pull up the let me pull up the belt and the sanctioning bodies right now just to see what's going on at that division. Yeah, but I think it's done, man. I think it's done. At the end of the day, man, Inoue, you have your own career, and so does Fulton. If Fulton wants to move up, then that's on him. That's on him. That's on him. That's all I really say. You know what I'm saying? It's on him. We wanted the fight. The fight could have happened. He moves up and he's rematching Brandon Figueroa, which is not a bad fight at all. It's actually a very good fight because it's a very controversial first, the first fight. He won, but a lot of people think Brandon won the fight. So I think it's cool that they're running it back. It's just that you just skipped over being undisputed yourself, and how bad did you want it? Did you really want it bad? I don't know. We got to hear it from Fulton, from himself. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my views on that. Um, Let me just look through these rankings real quick. Fulton was the WBC and the WBO champ. So let me just go to their website because I'm curious to see. Oh, excuse me. And yo, everybody be careful out there, man. I think everybody in the planet that I know is either like coming off of the flu or coming off of COVID or something. Everybody's been sick lately. I'm not sick. I'm just saying a lot of people have been sick. Be careful out there because everybody's getting sick right now. Hopefully, I don't get sick. Aaron says, man, I love Japanese boxing. It's so polite and respectful. It really is. It's very classy. Everybody goes, they clap. It's like, it's the culture though. You know what I'm saying? It's a culture at the end of the day. All right, let me look at 122. I'm trying to get the I'm on. It's just taking so long to try to get this in. All right, I'll check this later. We'll revisit this later. I'll do this later. I'm not gonna do it now because these guys are about to walk into the ring now. All right. But yeah, everybody be careful out there with your health. Everybody's getting COVID or the flu right now. Everybody. At least over here in the States. At least over here in New York, at least. You know. So Paul Butler is getting ready to do his ring walk now. Um, like I told you guys earlier, if you're just joining us, this this is the I placed like two quick $20 bets for Paul. Well, one for Paul Butler to win by knockout, and one for Inoue to win after the sixth round. All right. Um, I don't think I'm gonna win any of those, but I mean, I only put $20 for each. I think Butler is. I said the other day on my breakdown, I think Butler, if he's expecting to have like a real chance of winning this fight, um, I think he has to come out fast. And what I mean by that, by not like fighting recklessly and going and squaring himself up. What I mean by that is that he just can't come out and just start running. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work that way. He's gonna have to let his hands go just a little bit, just to make sure that he's not just in there to lay down. Unfortunately, with Butler, I haven't really seen a fight where I felt like he can do any damage, or he's not the biggest puncher. Regardless of the 15 knockouts that's on his record, he hasn't fought and beaten any real. Well, he hasn't beaten any real quality fighters. I think Sultan was probably the best fighter that he fought and beat, but I didn't really see any real power in there. I mean, he did move a lot, like in the first 4 rounds or so. And then after that, he started to square up a little bit, but I can't see him like having the power to really hurt Inoue. We know Inoue do have some power. He took a lot of punches, big shots from Donaire in their first fight. So I think Paul Butler, I think at some point, in a little bit, pick his spots. Don't don't fully engage with Inoue, but don't just run around and just avoid him the entire fight neither. You know, Paul Butler is officially in the ring now. He's in the ring, and we're waiting for Inoue to step in. You know, Rocket, do you remember Donaire coming out fast? Yeah, he came out fast. He came out fast in a rematch too. You know, but like I said, don't just run. You know, I think he has to have a little balance in there. Have a little balance. Don't just come out super fast, but don't just avoid him neither. You know, because this is not Sultan. You know, Inoue is a guy that has very quick feet. Inoue is going to try to cut him off if Paul Butler decides that he's going to just try to run, you know, and survive. Monk says Butler is in the ring. Yeah, yep, he is. What's up, Beth? What's up, everybody's here? Everyone that's here, please, if you can, share the video, smash the like button. All right, for me. Too Fatty says, do you think there's an issue with Inoue's raps? I'm not up to speed with the debate. No shade, just want to understand. What happened with Inoue's raps? Are you talking about Crawford or are you talking about Inoue tonight? I didn't see anything with Inoue. I didn't even see him wrapping up his hand. So I'm not sure if you're talking about Bud or Inoue. No do wit says you hear about pit bulls and Cepedo's ducking Shakur. Yeah, I did. I actually tweeted about that. Cepeda at first seemed like, he said something about sending the offer, and they sent the offer to Cepeda right away, and he basically turned down the fight. At least like saying that the timing is not right for the fight, or at least his team or somebody representing Golden Boy said something about the time it's not right. Yeah, it's pretty much a duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually like the Zepeda fight a lot. You know, I like the Zepeda fight a lot for Shakur Stevenson. I think that's a good fight, but I don't think people are gonna be looking to fight Shakur Stevenson. You know, at the end of the day, at 135 is a different beast, but you have a lot of fighters that's gonna be looking to get in there with big names. And even though Shakur Stevenson has a name, Pitbull, I mean, Pitbull is his being babysitted. I don't know what they saving him for. I don't know if they're trying to save him for another Tank Davis rematch. But Pitbull has been literally ducking everybody recently. You know what I'm saying? So I think that uh I'm not even worried about Pitbull right now. You know, Pitbull is not going to be fighting anybody really good. You know, I'm expecting him, being that Tank is, at least, Tank does have a fight coming up. I feel like they're saving Pitbull for a Tank rematch, or they're saving Pitbull for like maybe a Rolly Romero fight or something like that. I don't think that I think they're just going to keep him for Showtime, strictly Showtime, since he had a close fight with Tank Davis. And now I think they're just going to kind of avoid putting him in the ring with another like top tier fighter, because they're going to always, they probably don't want him to get exposed, you know? All right, so Inoue is now in the ring, and this fight is getting ready. They're gonna do their national anthems, I believe, and then we're gonna get this fight in. And I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped because it's a big night. So Naoya Inoue would be the first bantamweight four belt undisputed champion of all time. The first ever. The first ever. All right. Um. Yep. He's gonna be the first. All right. So I don't know if there were any undisputed champions at 118. Let me look it up real quick. But he's gonna be the first. At the very least, he's gonna be the first four belt champion at at bantamweight. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really look this up because that's one of those things that when they're selling a fight, they'll say it, but you gotta actually check to make sure. You have to go back in history and look and make sure. Because I know when Canelo became undisputed at 168, they were promoting it as he's the first to do it, whereas he wasn't the first to do it. I think he was the first 4-belt champion undisputed at 168. He wasn't the first undisputed champion at 168, but they were saying he was the first to do it, which wasn't true. Ronan says Golden Boy are disappointed. It's like they only want to risk Virgil Ortiz, who is a good resume, although Zerto finally stepped up recently. Yeah, but they should be pushing for the WBO title. I mean, he's ranked highly there. And I thought that, when they were calling out Bud Crawford after or around the Maurice Hooker fight, and a lot of his supporters was supporting that and trying to say that Bud was ducking him. They should be pushing for the Bud fight right now because he should be the mandatory for Bud's title. You know what I'm saying? They might be having a Stanionis fight, which the WBA is trying to order or did order already. But they could push to fight. He can push to fight Bud Crawford right now if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not doing it, you got to question why they're not doing it. It's like Munguia, same thing with him. He was number one, and he was highly ranked in the sanctioning bodies for a while at 160, and he's yet to fight. He didn't fight Andrade. He's yet to fight any champion at 160. He's done way more than enough to fight for a title. Good morning, everyone that's joining us, man. We are just moments away from the fight from the beginning. All right. So as soon as it starts, definitely going to do the commentary. Shout out to everyone that's joining us, man. Smash that like button for me. Boxingwave, Tube Fatty asks, what I meant is that I've heard that Inoue's raps are only legit in Japan, but nowhere else in the world. Is that why he only fights in Japan? Is this an unfair advantage? Well, he doesn't only fight in Japan. Right now, I've never heard this before, anything about his raps before. This is the first time for me hearing it. But he doesn't only fight in Japan. He's fought in America. He fought Jason Maloney in he fought Das Marinas in America, which was recently. That was in 2021. And then he fought Jason Maloney in America and then in 2020. He fought Manny Rodriguez in Britain in 2019. He fought Antonio Nieves in America in 2017. So he's fought outside of Japan, so I don't know, I don't know anything about that. I mean, I'll definitely look it up, but I didn't even know, I never even heard of this before. You are bringing this to my attention. I've never ever heard about his hand wraps being suspect, So I don't know anything about that. He's fought outside. I mean, I remember him fighting in America a good amount of times, I mean, he's fought in America 3 times. He's fought in UK once, Yeah, let's do a quick roll call. Let's get it. Let's do a quick roll call before this fight starts. All right, we got 60 people in here. Where's everybody from? I'm curious to see how many people that are actually from America watching this right now. I see a good amount of you. I know, I'm familiar with a good amount of you that's in here. I know a lot of you guys are from the States. I want to see how many Japanese fans are tuning in and from other places too. I see some of you guys. Let me get a quick roll call. Where are you guys from? What state? What city? What country you guys are from? Fuji is from Boston. All right. Yeah, I woke up and got my coffee. As soon as I got up and started to get on this live, I made coffee real quick. What's up? Nashville is in the building. Washington State is here. All right. Ronan 7 says certain places have different rules. For example, Texas and Vegas allow double rapping. Got you. Les says Long Island, Liverpool, England's here. Winchester, Virginia, Chicago, Queensland. LA is in the building. Damn. Roland Chris is in LA, man. It's really, really early for you guys, man. It's crazy, especially you have to walk. All right. Italy is in the building. Mexico is in the building. Nottingham is in the building. Ohio. What's up? What's up, Goat? What's good with you? Portland. What's up? Joey Tier. Canada is in the building. What's up? What's happening with you? All right. So we're moments away from this fight is happening. Just waiting. I'm hyped up. I'm hyped. Inoue is just fun to watch, even without the undisputed talk. I just like to see Inoue in a fight. And I really can't wait for him to go to 122 because he's not the biggest guy. You know, he really isn't. And I'm curious to see if his power is going to carry up. But, you know, and I think it will. But regardless, he's such a good boxer. It's not like everything is based on his power. It's not all just based on his power. Like, he is a very accurate puncher. He doesn't waste many punches. You know what I'm saying? He's very technical, but he's very explosive at the same time. I can't wait. For him to move up to 122. In fact, there's still fights. Like, I wanted to see the Neri fight when he was at 118. I also still wanted to see the John Rio Casimiro fight. You know, those fights can still happen at 122. You know, but I would love to see him fight MJ. You know, MJ is still unified at 122. And hopefully Inoue, to be honest, and I was going to say this the other day, Inoue should be able to fight for a title in his first fight on a move up to 122. He should be able to fight for a title. First fight up. First fight. At least one or two of those titles he should be able to petition and get, especially if two of them are vacated now by Stephen Fulton. He should push to have an opportunity to fight for those titles, being that he's moved up and he's moving up and he was champion at 122. So whoever is the number one ranked guy at that division right now with those titles being vacated, Inoue should be fighting, you know, that guy on a come up, you know, similar to, like, you know, or at least for a mandatory position. All right, round one. Here we go. Inoue, Butler, undisputed at bantamweight. And I said for Butler, show some kind of, make Inoue respect you. You know, don't run. You know, definitely move, reset yourself, plant your feet at times, and throw some punches. He starts out throwing two jabs, right? But they're both very distant from each other. Inoue's just stalking him. Inoue hasn't thrown anything. He's just waiting. He's just stalking him. Inoue feints. Inoue throws a jab, blocked by Butler. Inoue lunges in and throws a leaping left hook, blocked by Butler. They both kind of way. Inoue lands a jab. Right hand lands for Inoue. Paul Butler's trying to move a little bit, you know, looking for an opening. Inoue's just stalking him, standing right in front of him, shooting a jab. Inoue steps in, throws a right and a left, blocked by Butler. Inoue lands a right to the body. So far, Inoue has been connecting with a good amount of shots so far. Jab lands for Inoue, and he steps in. Now he's starting to be a little bit more aggressive, as Paul Butler still seems to be a bit unsure of himself at this moment. And he's feinting and stuff, but he's not really He's not throwing anything with any intent. Doesn't look real confident yet. He's just using, he's moving around. Inoue starting to step in and throw combinations now. Paul Butler is fighting that in that using that high guard, but Inoue's landed a few jabs. You could see a little redness on Butler's face, just a little bit, a little bit. Butler seems to be really unsure of himself, though. Inoue's dropping his hands now. He's just walking towards him, stalking him, throwing the jab. Now he steps in. He lands a combo to the body. Looks like it buckled Butler for a second. Butler was against the ropes. This is what I'm saying. Butler is not going to be able to go anywhere. A 1-2 lands for Inoue through the guard Butler, and Butler's on the ropes. Butler got to do something, man. He can't just, we're closing out the first round here. Butler got to do something. He can't keep this going. Maybe it's the first round. Maybe he's just trying to fill him out, but good round for Inoue. Butler didn't really get to connect with anything in that round. He threw a few punches, but most of that round, he was just on the move and just trying to stay defensive. Inoue connected with a few good shots and that nice combinations. He even went to the body a little bit. Inoue looked very confident. He looked strong. Paul Butler didn't get anything out of him in the first round. I think that body shot that landed on Butler actually hurt him a little bit. Go, what's up with you? What's up, everyone that's here, man? I appreciate everybody that is here. You guys are some real hardcore boxing fans to be up this early with me. I don't know where you guys are, but well, I know where you guys are because you just told me, but I don't know what time it is for you. It's 6 a.m. here. I actually got to be to work soon, but I appreciate all you guys from stopping by. We're in round 2 now. Inoue's just finishing where he left off in a second, and he lands a right to the body of Paul Butler. Paul Butler is back on the move. And I think, you have a round nice hook. They both throw hooks. Paul throws a hook, but Inoue caught him with a right hand. So far, it's been all Inoue. Inoue's been landing all the better shots so far. Still waiting for Butler to land something clean and flush. Inoue looks relaxed. He looks confident, man. He's shaking his arms, He's just kind of like just chilling. He's acting like this is a sparring session at this point. Yeah, Tim Bradley just said not enough offense from Butler. He's not giving us any offense at this point. Right hand thrown by Inoue, followed by a left hook to the body, which connected. Inoue just landed the jab. Oh, hook lands, and Paul Butler's hurt from the hook. And Inoue is trying to get the fight going. Anytime Paul Butler stays on the ropes, he's in trouble. Like I said, even though he moves pretty well, and he moved pretty well against Sultan in his last fight, Inoue have much quicker feet. Inoue is able to connect with another right hand around the guard, Paul Butler. Butler gets hit with a jab. Inoue is just, he's all over him. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the second round, and Inoue has been dominant so far. Still no offense. Again, another combination lands for Inoue while Paul Butler is on the ropes. But Inoue doesn't look like he's really just connecting. Like he's not really sitting down on the punches yet. He's landing real good shots, but it's not really sitting heavy down on the punches. He looks like he's just trying to get it in a little bit. He's trying to make somewhat of a fight. Paul Butler's starting to let his hands go a little bit, but Inoue, with his hands down, is slipping all of the shots thrown at him. 35 seconds left in the second round. All Inoue this second round. He's hurt Butler in this round as well. No knockdowns yet, though. Inoue is just stalking him, tracking him down. All right, we're closing out the second round here. And Inoue is just stalking Butler. Another right hand to the body lands as he finishes the round. And it looked like that right hand to the body hurt Paul Butler too as he walked back over to his corner. 2-0 Inoue, dominant performance so far. I feel like Inoue, whenever he really wants to, he can probably just finish Paul Butler's off, but he's still fighting with accuracy and his smarts and his discipline. He's not being reckless. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody that's joining us, man? Smash that like button, man. There's 60 people here. Let's try to get to 60 likes. Everybody that's here, please hit that like button for me if you haven't already. All right, here we go. Round 3. I have it 2-0 for Inoue so far. Still haven't got much offense from Paul Butler. Just a lot of movement, keeping his hands up. But so far, Inoue has been punching through his guard, around his guard, and he's landing some good shots to the body, which are the shots that has hurt Paul Butler. Inoue just landed a nice counter left hook, and now he has Butler against the ropes in the corner, which this is bad. It looks like he's getting some punches in. Paul Butler got to get out of that corner. All right, Inoue didn't land clean with any of those shots, except maybe one of them, but Paul Butler does not belong in the corner like that. That's the last place he needs to be, unless he's setting up some kind of trap. And based on the way he's fighting right now, I haven't seen anything from him that makes me believe that he can connect with anything that could even bother Inoue. So far, another Inoue is already just continuing where he left off in the previous round. And Inoue is just stalking him. And the thing is, Paul doesn't really have much. He has nowhere to go. This is why he needs to turn up. At this point, you got nowhere to go. You got to turn up a little bit. He's trying to create some offense, but he's just too. He doesn't want to get hit. I mean, he's doing defensively. He's doing okay, but Inoue is just very comfortable in there. Nice count. All right. Paul Butler lands a left and right, and he throws a flurry and connected with a few shots against Inoue. That's the first bit of action that I really got from Paul Butler so far in this fight. Now Inoue is coming back at him. Lands an uppercut. Lands a left to the body. All right, Inoue starting to turn up. Paul Butler is back on the ropes again. That's not where he needs to be. He's still there. Inoue, another left hook. 2 more left hooks land. I feel like Paul Butler is about to take a knee. He's taking too many body shots. Paul's been taking the punches. He's taking a good amount of punches. He steps back in, lands a combination, but Inoue just eats it and still comes forward. See, it's starting to see now, 30 seconds left in the third round, that Inoue doesn't respect his power, and he's just walking Paul Butler down. Butler is trying to move, but he's starting to get trapped on the ropes more often. Another left hand to the body connects for Inoue. Nice right or left counter from Paul Butler. One of the better punches he landed in this fight. All right, but we're closing out the third round, and there's another round in the bag for Inoue. Inoue ends it with a combination. All right. Yo, man. We're going into the fourth round. I'm sure some of you probably didn't expect it to go this far. Put $20 in for a 7 to 12 round stoppage for Inoue. That's what I'm really looking for. Put $20 in, get $170 back. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I think that was a plus 850 for the round 7 to 12. Helney, what's up with you, man? You was going to the bathroom and you saw that it was on. Yeah, I know I told you guys late last night that I was going to be able to cover the fight. But the main event started 2 hours earlier than the scheduled time. So I had to jump on, He's able to cover it and still be able to go to work on time. All right, here we go. Round 4, 3-0 Inoue. We got a lot more out of Paul Butler. Paul Butler's best round was the third round, but it doesn't seem like anything he connected with in that third round phased Inoue at all. All right, so now we're back in the fourth round, and Paul Butler's just been using a lot of movement. Just needs to stay off the rope, stay out of the corner, but he's taking most of Inoue's power so far. Just got to watch those left hooks to the body. Inoue's been mixing it up, though. You know, he's been landing a lot of shots up top and to the body. You know, it's not like he's head hunting or anything like that. He's definitely been switching it up like he normally does. Paul Inoue, for the most part, though, even though he is creating, you know, he is coming forward and he is initiating the fight. He is still waiting for the counter, though. He's still trying to work off a counter. He wants to land a big right hand. You can just tell. He wants to work off the counter, but Paul is not throwing enough. So he's forcing Inoue to come forward and throw flurries like he's doing right now. And that's all we got from him so far. Hasn't landed anything big yet this round, though. Mostly just jabs. All right. But halfway through the fourth round, lighter round for Inoue. He's connected with a few jabs. Paul Butler just landed a jab. Paul Butler just landed another jab. All right. But Paul is still on the back foot and he's moving laterally as Inoue is just trying to track him down. But no explosion yet from Inoue so far this fourth round. Nice uppercuts. Inoue has Paul Butler against the ropes, and he's connected with a few uppercuts and a body shot. Paul Butler needs to get out of there. Inoue is gonna, yeah. Inoue is landing some flurries. Another left hook to the body, and Paul Butler lands a right to the body and a right hand up top and a left hook. Wow, Paul Butler, nice little combination he lands. Is now best action from Paul Butler that we've seen so far. 30 seconds left in the fourth round. All right. But Inoue, he's been taking the power from Inoue so far. And I think a lot of those punches that Inoue's throwing to the body are probably not landing as flush as it may appear. I think Paul Butler is doing a good job is keeping, you know, those elbows low and blocking the full impact of those left hooks to the body because Inoue has thrown so many of them. So Inoue is still trying to track him down. And that is if we are 4 rounds in, all 4 rounds for Inoue so far. Paul Butler seemed to be, you know, buzzed a little bit from a body shot or two, but he seems to be fine so far. But there's moments where Butler was trapped against the corner and you know, and those are the moments where Inoue started to look like Paul Butler was going to get hurt. But so far, he's been taking the bulk of the power of Inoue. He's doing a good job, at least on that. I mean, look, Paul Butler has already survived longer than Nonito Donaire did in the rematch. You know, the much anticipated rematch. So that's pretty good. But not much offense from Butler, but we got a little bit more offense from Butler in the third and fourth rounds. All right. I think the best combination he landed so far in this fight was in the fourth round. All right. So now we're in the fifth. And if you're just joining us, I've given Inoue every round so far. No knockdowns or anything like that yet. Inoue has landed some nice clean shots, but nothing to put Paul Butler down or have him any serious danger. And to be honest, Paul Butler only seems or appears to be in trouble when he's on the ropes. You know, if he can just keep this fight in the center of the ring, then he'll fare off a little bit better. All right, but he's not enough offense from him. You know, he's doing a lot of feints, But I don't think Inoue is really falling for it. He's just kind of like waiting to counter Butler. Nice jabs from Inoue so far from this round. He's popping up Paul Butler's head back a little bit with those jabs. Paul's still fighting out of that high guard, but Inoue's been getting through with some of those jabs. A minute. All right, so we're halfway through the 5th round, slow round. Not much action from neither. Right hand connects for Inoue. Backs Paul Butler, our best shot in the round so far. Still nothing really from Butler this round, but not much from Inoue neither this round. Right hand, that was blocked by Butler. Nice sweeping left hook lands for Butler. Butler starting to let his hands go a little bit in this portion of the round, but Inoue still coming forward. But Inoue's taking a round off so far. No big combinations. Butler's been doing a good job by keeping his back off the ropes. Inoue steps in, throws a flurry, lands a couple of shots to the body. Inoue's in there again, lands an uppercut. Paul Butler is where he doesn't need to be, but he's taking the shots. 5 seconds left in the 5th round. And it looks like we are going to round 6. Yeah, it's been slow. It's been slow. I think the 3rd and 4th round had a little bit of action, a little bit, but it's been slow. Inoue's definitely won all rounds. Butler has his moments. Butler lands a good jab, a good shot here and there, but not enough offense. You know what I'm saying? Just playing it safe, but it's keeping him in the fight. He's still in the fight. I want Butler. I think if Butler has any chance of winning this fight, or scoring a big shot, at some point he's gonna have to sit down or something. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a blue, just change up the speed on a punch, the power on a punch. Give him something else. But so far, it seems like Butler is just in here to kind of survive, and he's doing that, but he hasn't been badly hurt yet, which is a good look for him. Inoue lands a right hand around the guard of Butler in his 6th round. So we're right back where we left off, and Inoue is just kind of like stalking him with his hands down. But Inoue, again, even though Inoue, like I said a couple rounds before, even though Inoue is initiating the fight, he is still waiting for the counter. He wants the counter. And Paul is not doing anything. So they're both kind of waiting. It's like a waiting game. Butler is just like fainting. He's not throwing anything. He doesn't even want to throw jabs. And now Inoue is not throwing anything. Nice left hook. He doubled the left hook, landed one to the body, landed one on top against Inoue. Inoue wasn't ready for it. Halfway through the 6th round, not much action from neither so far. Inoue is still working his jab, though. He's still connecting with the jab, but no power punches has really connected yet for Inoue this round. It's been a slow round for him, but he's going off with the jabs just like the last round. Lands another jab to the body. Connected with a right hand through the guard of Butler. Another right hand to the body lands for Inoue. Clean. I heard that one. Paul Butler hasn't responded and thrown a punch in a while. He's back on the ropes, and he ate a right hand just now on the ropes. 40 seconds left in the 6th round. Inoue's starting to pick it up now. Now he's starting to let his hands go a little bit more. He's throwing jabs, and he's throwing a lot of right hands to the body from distance. Inoue's kind of toying around with him now. He's keeping his hands down, and he's just waiting for Paul to throw a punch. Oh, yeah. Now he's trying to put on a show, but Paul didn't take the bait. Paul didn't throw any punches. 10 seconds left in the 6th. All right. Well, we're going through 6. We're halfway to fight. Paul Butler has made it through the halfway point of the fight. Very slow fight, though. Not much action from Paul, but he's been pretty durable in this fight. I'll give him that. So if Inoue does stop him, I make my money. And I think he will at some point. Well, I'm gonna make my money. It looks like I'm gonna make my money on Inoue stopping him from round 7 to 12 instead of the first 6. All right. I think Inoue is gonna turn him up. I think Inoue is gonna turn up. Everybody, please, if you're joining us, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up for me. Let's get those likes up, man. All right. Butler is here to survive. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think he's really here to win, but he's definitely here to survive. He's lost every round so far. And Inoue is just like Inoue is standing literally within a feet away from Paul Butler with his hands down and his head down. And Paul still didn't throw. Inoue needs to start initiating a little bit more. Because Paul is clearly just in there to survive. If you could stand that close to a guy and you don't throw a punch still, all right. Paul's starting to throw his hands though a little bit this round so far. Nice body shot combination lands for Inoue. Inoue connects with a right hand over the top of Butler's jab. 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the 7th round, and it's been kind of slow except that little exchange just now. Let's get more from Inoue since Paul Butler is not letting his hands go enough. Inoue caught him with a right hand counter. Butler's eating the shots though. This is why at this point Inoue needs to turn up, because it's not a competitive fight and it's just going longer than it needs to go. Especially when you're like a KO artist. Now Inoue is waving his hands in the air and backing up, telling Paul Butler to do something. Fight me. Come fight me. I think Inoue just needs to take him out. If he doesn't want to fight, take him out. This doesn't make Inoue look good, Doesn't make him look good. Just take him out. If he's not going to fight, take him out. He's there to survive. I don't like the showboating from Inoue. We're getting a lot of showboating in this fight. He needs to take him out. We know that you're a level where your league's above Paul Butler. Nice 1-2 from Paul Butler. Oh, very dry fight, y'all. Very, very dry fight. Very dry fight. I would like Paul. I would like Inoue. I really want Inoue to just bring the fight straight to Paul Butler. You know, on a level where you want to hurt him. You know, this is not. You know, for the people. You know, you just want to. You know, like I was just saying this about Jared Anderson last night. You know, when I was doing my review, and I said, you know, Jared Anderson, say what you want, he gets hit a lot, but you want to get the job done. You in there with your best opponent, get the job done. And that's exactly what he did. He got him out of there in 2 rounds. You know, Inoue, you're fighting a guy that many people, you know, you're a 50-1 favorite. You want to just destroy this guy, you know. You want to destroy him, you know, and you don't want to be reckless, but we know you're capable than more. We believe you're more than capable of just stopping this guy. So let's see it, you know. Paul is not in there trying to do anything. So I don't this showboating against a guy that you're 50-1 favorite against. Yo, this you're not gonna get the real fight out of him. Get those belts, move up to 122, and you know, repeat what you did at 118. I don't understand why Inoue, like he's still just standing in front of Paul Butler waiting. Paul Butler just wants to go the distance with you. He's not trying to win the fight. Clearly. Nice combo from Inoue, but we need more. If Paul's going to put himself on the ropes, this fight going to mess around and go the distance with this guy. Paul Butler steps in and lands a combination. Inoue lands a right hand counter. Right to the body lands for Inoue. He's starting to step it up a little bit. Hopefully he continues at this pace. 1-2 connects for Inoue. Another right hand connects. Backs Paul Butler up. But Butler, he's been durable and he hasn't been taking the full bulk of the punches. You know, his hands is still up. He's doing a good job defensively, but think is what's going to happen is at some point, Inoue looks frustrated. Now his hands are behind his back. Yeah, but my question is, can you stop him? He's still fighting with his hands behind his back. Can you stop him? Please, can you stop this man? You're better than him. We know this. Can you stop him? There's a few of you guys that were saying earlier tonight that him being undisputed tonight makes him better than Manny Pacquiao. I disagreed with that, but this is why I don't rate him that high yet. You know, he's still got more work to do. I know Manny has never been undisputed, but there's a lot of all-time greats that's never been undisputed, but they're Hall of Famers because of what they accomplished throughout their career, the people that they beat throughout their career, you know? You just can't you get undisputed, oh, you're the best ever. That's not how it works. It didn't work like that for Jermaine Taylor. It didn't work like that for Devin Haney recently. You know, that's not the way the sport works. You know, 3 division champion, undisputed, cool. But you can't say he's better than Manny Pacquiao just like that. Manny Pacquiao did it in 8 divisions. 8 divisions. Not undisputed, but 8 division and fought some of the very, very best. You know, fought legends, fought Hall of Famers, beat Hall of Famers. You know, you got to look at everything, everything. All right, we're in the ninth round, y'all, and Inoue is still, I don't know where he's. I think I'm actually kind of nervous. This is going to go to decision, you know, with the amount of showboating he's done, but he's bouncing now and he's coming forward very fast. Paul is not even throwing anything right now. Outside of a flurry every once in a while, he's moving so much now because Inoue is coming forward that there's not that many opportunities to fight back, you know? Tim Bradley said, to be honest, I would never want to see Butler ever again. We didn't want to see him before this fight. At the end of the day, he won the title because it was stripped from John Real Casamero. That's not Butler's fault. That's Casamero's fault. And the next two guys fought for that title, which was vacant, and Butler won. Nice combination from Butler. You know, what is Inoue doing? None of us want to see Butler again. We didn't want to see him before this fight, though. That's the obvious. We wanted to see a John Real Casamero fight at 118, But Casamero gets stripped. Nice counter right hand lands by Butler. 30 seconds left in the ninth. Inoue's still chasing him around, but I'm still waiting for Inoue. I'm starting to see a little bit of damage on Butler's face. Like I'm starting to see the swelling, the redness. Uh, some of the damage is starting to show on Butler's face a little bit. Another right hand lands by Inoue. Yeah, Les, I agree with you. I was about to say that. Les says if Sultan won that vacant belt, this fight would have ended already. It would have, but Sultan would have gave a better fight. Not for nothing. Butler is cut a small cut on the center of his nose. Inoue landed some shots in this round that would have knocked some people out. I've seen him knock out some guys out with those right hands that he landed this round. And Butler is taking a punch as well. Like, not for nothing, I have to give Butler credit because he's been very durable in this fight. He's taken a lot of right hands. He's taken a lot of body shots as well. All right. But he's still in this fight. He's still here. We're in the 10th round. And he's doing he's going back on his bike. He's on a move. Nice left to the body. Inoue's starting to walk and walk him down. I think Inoue's going for it now. He lands a right hand around the guard of Butler. Butler's still on the move. Another right hand to the body lands for Inoue. Another right hand from Inoue. Nice combination to the lands to the body of Paul Butler. Butler hasn't thrown a punch this round yet, outside of a couple of jabs. Nice combo from Butler, but Inoue blocks him, slips them. Nice short right hand counter lands for Inoue. Backs up Butler a little bit. I think that one bothered him a little bit. Definitely buzzed him a little bit. Inoue has him against the ropes, lands an uppercut through the guard of Butler, trying to trap Butler at this point. Almost halfway through the 10th. So far, a good round for Inoue. Butler comes back, throws a flurry, but most of the shots blocked by Inoue. Inoue lands a right hand, another right hand. Think he's starting to put, now this is what Inoue should have been doing earlier. Right hand, another right hand connects for Inoue. He's starting to connect a little bit more often. He's putting the pressure on Butler now. Right hand, another right hand from Inoue. $40 left in the 10th. Poor Butler, nice combination. Inoue fires back at him. Lands a combination. Right hand and a left hook to the body. And he lands another right. I mean, Butler's is durable. You know, I know we've seen him down, but he's durable. Because he's taking, in this round here, he's taking a lot of clean punches. He fired back with a left hook to the body. Inoue's been all over him. And he's been landing connected with good power shots. And Butler is just taking them. This might go to a decision, guys. I mean, Inoue won every round. But I don't think I'm gonna win my money. I don't think I'm winning. I think I think this guy is gonna go to a decision, man. Looks like he's a lot more durable than what we believed. Beth says, out of all the people in the way stop, it's Butler who goes 11th with him. Yeah. And I can't even blame it on the movement because, you know, even though Butler is not fighting, it's not like Inoue is not landing the right shots. Inoue is landing a good amount of right hands. These shots hurt other opponents. You know, it's just Butler is, combination lands for Inoue. Had Butler on the ropes for a moment. Butler's on the ropes again. Let's see if it happens here. We need more from Inoue, but Butler is starting to move. I got to give him credit for his durability. You know, I'll give him that. And this is what I mean by you going up to 122. Ooh, nice check left hook lands for Butler, but he ate another punch. Inoue has him down. Inoue drops him. Butler is down and he's laying down. I don't know if he's getting back up. Don't know if he's getting back up. We'll see. It's over. He's counted out. He's down. Finally. Naoya Inoue is the first undisputed, 4-belt undisputed bantamweight champion. Finally. Jesus Christ. I was like, man, we got to go to the decision, man. Glad I got my money, man. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Rounds 6 to 12, 7 to 12 on me. Jesus, I'm hungry too, man. I gotta get ready to go to work, but I'm hungry. They both show support. Paul Butler's a tough dude. I don't want to ever see him fight again, though. But I got to give him credit. He took a lot of those punches, man. We're not going to get Inoue versus Fulton. Fulton's moving up. He's moved up already. He's going to fight Brandon Figueroa his next fight. I don't know if that fight is actually scheduled, though. I don't think there's a date set for Fulton and Figueroa. Technically, Fulton for now is still the champion. So hopefully he changes his mind and sticks around. Gabriel Sanchez says Butler gets a robbery decision. But yeah, Fulton has not, the fight is not scheduled yet. Inoue versus MJ next. Oh, I would love it. I would love it. You know, if Fulton does go up, I would love it. Either or. So Inoue is officially the first 4-belt bantamweight champion. Good win. Good win. Butler was very durable, man. Butler took a lot of punishment, but he stuck around for 11 rounds, man. All right, guys, look, I would love to chop it up and hang it out and give you a review of the fight. You know, I'll talk more about it later, but I have to head to work, man. I wasn't even expecting to be able to jump on tonight or today, this morning. But guys, thank you for everyone that's joined the live commentary, man. Shout out to everyone that's out there. Please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification button as well. You know, smash the like button. You know, share the video. Like, you know what's up. And I'll see you guys later. You know, I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. All right, peace.